You've learned them from friends and family. You've heard them on television and read them on the internet. Various cures, treatments, and home remedies for hundreds of ailments, injuries, and conditions. Listen as our medical experts separate fact from fiction.
Someone told me that obesity is the #1 cause of death in the U.S. Is that true?
Obesity definitely contributes to a lot of health problems in the United States, such as diabetes and heart disease. Whether it's the actual #1 cause, I think would be hard to say.
You don't have to be overweight. If you exercise and eat right, you won't have a weight problem.
I think if that were true, then there would be a lot less overweight people in the country. It sure seems like that would be the best answer. However, I think that there's other problems related to obesity that are even yet to be discovered, such as problems with why people don't feel full when other people do. There's probably a food addiction problem as well, and therefore it's just not that simple.
I read that cutting out carbs in your diet is the best and fastest way to lose weight.
I don't think that's true. There are good carbs and bad carbs that are needed in your diet, just as there are good fats and bad fats that are needed. I think most diets can probably be individualized for the person. There are nutritionists and dietitians that can better help somebody based on what they're already eating to help determine what type of carbohydrates that are needed.
I was told that smoking curbs your appetite, so wouldn't that make you lose weight faster?
While in many people smoking does help curb the appetite, I think that when you balance out the good and the bad, that the bad parts of smoking greatly outweigh anything that has to do with obesity. We know that heart disease, cancer, among other problems are related to smoking that are not as attributed to obesity.
I think the only way to get diabetes is to be born with it.
That's not true either. First of all, there's two basic types of diabetes that we deal with. The most common type, the type 2 diabetes, or the adult onset, seems to be more of an adult onset diabetes. While there are some genetic factors related to it, there are some that may not be, and diet and exercise could be a contributing factor to that.
Being overweight doesn't make you snore at night.
That's not necessarily true either. There may be a higher amount of obese people that do snore, but there are just as many people that are not overweight that snore as well. There are factors related to allergies, the anatomy of somebody's airway, the position that they sleep that can contribute to snoring.
Being overweight doesn't necessarily mean you'll have high blood pressure.
True. There are many obese people that have normal blood pressures, just as there are many people with normal weight that do have high blood pressure. There are many factors behind high blood pressure. A lot of it's genetic. Some of it's related as you get older. The blood vessels tend to act a little stiffer, and therefore the blood pressure goes up. So there's more to it than just one or two factors.
I heard that if you are obese, it's harder to get pregnant.
That's not true either. Maybe the misconception is that pregnancy may be riskier in some obese people due to other health factors related to obesity. But as far as I know, pregnancy can still happen with almost any size and weight of somebody.
Everyone has a tendency to self-diagnose, but if you have questions like these, you should always consult your primary care physician. If you would like a referral to a primary care physician, call 629-1234 or visit nortonhealthcare.com and select Find a Physician.